So I ran back to earth, tripped and fell in the glorified dirt. Honestly, gravity sees me as a liability.
And my feet are gross looking.
Oh, that's fine. This couch we bought off Craigslist anyways. So you might want to watch your feet.
Oh, it's
I
alright.
wouldn't worry about it.
4, 3, 2, 1. There you go.
So we're live. This is the first time we've ever done this on andPOP. This is our first live stream. It's Small Talk Live.
You didn't tell us that, man. This is a fucking honor. Thanks. This is great.
Sponsored by DROBO.
Oh, thanks,
That's why
DROBO.
we were talking about the DROBO earlier. The DROBO is basically a giant storage space for everything digital. When we're done this interview, it's going to be compressed down into tiny little microchasms or whatever you want to call it, and then stored there. And you'll be in good company because on there we also have Justin Bieber, Katy Perry. That's not really two good examples, is it?
Sounds like a great crowd to be a part of, man. Thanks for putting us in that category.
Now we have balloons because it is our first official launch, and I just weaseled us into some champagne. Do you guys want some champagne?
Yes!
Would you look at that? Yeah.
You guys
It's
weren't
the good
lying.
stuff, too.
You guys weren't
It's in a
lying.
box.
Who wants to do the honor of opening the champagne?
I will.
All right.
I would love to.
So, these are the guys from Never Shout Never, if you weren't already familiar. We have Hey, Tay, and Chris.
K is gone right now.
Yeah,
K's working.
Kay is working on some drums right now, so poor guy. Wish he could be here.
Yeah.
And you guys are playing tonight in Toronto, so if you live in Toronto, make sure you go down to the Cool House.
Cool house. Yeah.
Cool house.
Cool house.
I never know how to say Cool House because I'm not sure if it's like Cool Whip with the H or if it's
Cool house.
Cool Whip.
What? All right.
Watch your equipment.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
All
The
right.
champagne's worth more anyways.
Right at the camera. Oh shit! Life is good. Thank you. Thank you.
What a...
Excellent.
I love this interview already.
This might be the best one we've ever done.
Yeah.
Well, this is how we like to start things off at andPOP.
Great. We'll do all of our interviews here.
So I guess while we're pouring the champagne, let's start off by talking about your new album.
Okay.
Time Travel is such a cool name because it's something I've always wanted to do, but something I know I will never be able to do.
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely a fun album to record. We did it all ourselves too. We did it back home. That was relaxing. Took our time on it. You know, experimented with a lot of new sounds. It was just a fun record. You know, it was it was a nice little step for us. Just because we've been working with big producers for a while and finally convinced the label to let us do one on our own, like I've been saying since we signed. And finally they gave us the time to do it, just to be home and relax and just do our shit. And I feel like it's definitely the best sounding record to date for us as a band. And I feel like it's the start of, you know, a whole new cycle for us maybe.
Yeah, what a record too. If you listen to your last one and then you listen to this one, it's like exponentially larger and bigger and it's a totally different sound.
Yeah, I think my favorite part about that whole thing is that, you know, we want these big pop producers and things like that, and you know, and they would try to get us to have big sounds, and we'd always be like fighting it, you know, because I never really wanted to make it sound too poppy. You know, I always wanted to be organic. And then whenever we go on our own, we're just like, we just go all out and just, you know, stacking hundreds of tracks, making these fucking epic. I call them epic modern power ballads almost. They're just like, there's something special, you know. So,
Sorry, go on.
I don't think we're gonna stick with this, you know, with this synthy sound though. I think we're definitely moving on to a very organic kind of classic rock sort of sound for the next record.
Just some old time rock and roll, you know.
Yeah, I mean, just like a lot of one takes. I think we're gonna try to record it in like 9 days.
Wow.
And just do it like really quick. No vocal editing. It's all gonna be like probably like one take vocals and stuff like that. It's gonna be super raw, and I don't know. We're gonna start working on that right after we get off this tour. So hopefully early next year we'll have another record out.
Speaking of rock and roll sound, I noticed that it sounds a little bit psychedelic, this particular record.
Yeah.
And I was really digging that.
Thanks, man. Yeah, the next one is actually, I think we're going to call it Psychedelic Blues.
Really?
Yeah, and it's going to be like old-time rock and roll, but with a lot of like psychedelic sort of undertone to it. Lyrics are pretty trippy, too. Maybe not as trippy as Time Travel lyrics, but...
Time Travel is very trippy. That's
yeah,
what I
the
wanted to
lyrics
ask
are
you
fucked
about.
up.
Yeah, it's like sort of existential almost. Like we're sort of...
Yeah, I just got really into like metaphysics and shit for a while and like the whole new age scene for a bit, and I was writing lyrics in that point in my life. But yeah, I just tried to make them fun and kind of out of the normal, you know, and just weird and not really make sense sometimes. You know, it makes sense to me, but to no one else it will make sense, you know, because I'm talking in like code some of the time.
Okay, well, the one thing that I wanted to know, like, the song left me questioning, is there a God? Is that the man in the sky you're talking to?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I don't like getting into lyrical content.
Okay. All right, so we won't.
Keeps it up for interpretation to whoever
Yeah, exactly.
listens to it.
Okay.
If we don't divulge what it actually means.
Let's go to Twitter.
Okay.
And see if we have anything good.
Yeah, nothing's good on Twitter, man. It's a
What?
big waste
You don't
of
like
time.
Twitter?
Big old waste of time, dude. I
Coming
mean,
from the guy with like 290,000 followers.
well, I didn't ask for it. Just asking, all right?
Okay, we have come to Mexico City. That's not really a question, but thank you for that.
Hey, we'll be there soon.
Why is your new... Let's see. Holy Jesus.
Yeah,
There's
watch
like-
out for some of them, dude.
there's
Some of those kids are
18
pretty
million
hateful.
Tweets. Yeah, why is that? Like,
Oh, they're just, you know,
Fans
they're
of the
just
first
kids.
record?
Yeah, they're kids.
Just ornery kids.
Honorary kids. I was the same way with my favorite bands when I was that age.
have you noticed that there's a sort of a division between fans of the first record and the second record?
A little bit, but I think, you know, whenever they come to shows and stuff and they see us and they see the live set of the new songs and stuff, I think they get it. Understand a little more that, you know, we're just having some fun and experimenting with some crazy sounds, you know what I mean? And I think they're just taking it a little too seriously, maybe.
They're not
Yeah.
like Bloods and Crips, but they're not that intense. But there are people who like the new stuff better and people who like the old stuff better.
Because there are some kids that do like the new stuff better. They're like, yeah, the old stuff I couldn't get into. It was too cutesy, and this stuff's a little more mature and cooler. But then there's, you know, the kids that are still like stuck in that, in the older sound. All I have to say to that is, you still got the old records, and you're gonna have the new records. So jam all of them. You know, there's gonna be so much fucking variety in it all that it's never gonna get old.
I love it.
You know,
so
it'll be
our first
all right.
question comes from Palpatine. I don't even know how to say that. They want to know who your favorite Star Wars characters are.
You can start on that one, Tay.
Favorite Star Wars character? Probably Chewie. Because he was just a good, loyal friend.
Can anybody here? Can anyone in this room do the Chewy sound in honor? Oh, that was close. Hey, that's not bad.
I'm also a very good loyal friend. So I think we should talk more after the interview. We can hang out
Ain't that
and stuff.
cute?
Deal.
I don't know. I think mine would have to be Han Solo.
Han Solo?
Well, just because, like, he's just a regular ass dude stuck in this fucking commotion. He's the only sane one. You know? He's the only one that's like, what the hell is going on? Everybody's like, oh, this is supposed to happen.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
There's something weird for me, though, when I go back and watch Star Wars about Indiana Jones, like,
Yeah, I know.
in the stratosphere doing
Well, whenever
stuff.
I was a kid, though, I didn't realize that. I just thought he was a, you know, handsome man.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know?
Cryogenically frozen. You know?
Forever, dude.
To be released, you know.
Forever. not
Man,
forever.
I don't know. I think I like Jar Jar Binks the most, just because.
Oh, fuck Jar Jar, dude.
Well, I mean, he's the most annoying character in the whole entire like, all the series. Like,
So why do you like him?
Yeah, why'd you pick him? Just to be...
I mean, I don't know.
Just want to be controversial?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what Hayden's all about,
Mr.
dude.
Hip-Hop.
Once you start getting to know this guy, he's the most controversial guy you'll ever meet.
I'm low key though. So.
He's as low key as it gets, too.
The undercover brother of the band.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The undercover brother. My goodness.
If I had a cape, that's all I need.
Okay, I was watching an interview with you guys, and there was quite a bit of mention of facial hair. And now I noticed that, Tay, you're rocking a serious
shaved today.
mustache.
Yep.
And you have quite a beard.
Yeah.
Hey?
I do.
Well, Hayden, you know, he usually has a very large beard, but he shaved a couple days ago, and, you know, this is probably 3 days of growing right there. I mean, he's been growing a beard since he was 12. Me, on the other hand, I just shaved today, but I can usually grow about a little baby goatee and a little baby mustache. But I start looking pretty weird. Like, I can't look at myself in the mirror whenever I start growing too much facial hair.
Exhibit A?
Yeah.
I'm the exact same way, but I'm growing for Movember. Are you guys familiar with
Oh, No Shave November, dude. I got you.
Yeah.
No Shave November.
Is that what it is? No shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
it's-
mean, you're
it's
getting a little
no
head
shave the
start.
mustache.
I thought that was Mustache March.
No, that's Movember. It's for prostate cancer research.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing something good here.
Oh, that's great. We back home we just do that shit for the hell of it every
Yeah,
year.
there's nothing good behind it. There's nothing,
I mean,
you know.
but that's awesome that you're putting a cause behind it because there's a lot of people that like doing that.
Yeah.
I'm one of them. Hell, I might do No Shave November. We're pretty much off most of the time, so I'm just gonna have like a scraggly ass patchy
The
face.
worst is when it starts growing over your lip.
Oh man.
Dude,
That is
it's
the
just
worst
gonna be
feeling in the
disgusting.
world.
I got some stuff coming over.
Well, for Tay though, I mean, it's just a day-to-day thing.
know.
He's used to it.
I'm a wreck.
Clean your act up.
Not to get too serious on you here, but I noticed that,
Whoops.
especially on the first record and a little bit on this one, you're very forthcoming with your emotions and feelings when you write.
Mm-hmm.
You sort of wear your heart on your guitar, you might say. And I was wondering if that's ever hard revisiting that or displaying that so publicly.
I mean, at moments I'm like, what the fuck? But then other times I'm just like, I don't know. It seems like the right thing to do, you know, to put yourself wholeheartedly into something that you're passionate about. You know, that seems like just logical, you know. And I feel like I just would be if I was holding back anything.